Welcome to everyone for this presentation. First, introduction to myself. I am R. Balaji, MCom, MPhil, Z. I am working as SM Professor, PG and Research Department of Commerce with CA, JJ College of Arts and Science, Autonomous, Pudukkottai. Today we will discuss the salary of income tax, the topic. Income tax is include 5 heads, totally 5 heads. The first one, income from salary. Second one, income from house property. Third one, income from business and profession. Fourth one, income from capital gain. Then fifth one, income from other sources. Today we will discuss about the topic of income from salary. Salary. So salary in simple words means remuneration of a person which he has received from his employer for rendering services to him, but receipts for all kinds of services rendered cannot be taxed as salary. In order to understand what is included in salary, let us discuss few characteristics of salary. Salary is always include wages, any wages, remuneration, etc. etc. By the salary is provided by the employer to the employee for the rendering services. Next, allowance. What is allowance? An allowance is a monetary amount paid to an individual in lieu of furnished quarters, substance, or the like. Some examples of allowance are: then first one, basic allowance for housing, BAH. Second one, family separation allowances, FSA. And third one, cost of living allowances. Allowances is the additional benefit of the salaried people of both government or private employees. Next, we will see the types of allowance. Types of allowance. The allowance will be categorized of Income Tax Act 1961. There are three types. First one, fully taxable allowances. Second one, partly taxable allowances. Third one, fully exempted allowances. These are the types of allowances. First, fully taxable allowances. These allowances are the amount of any allowance in list of fully taxable. The total amount is fully of income tax. For example, for any allowance rupees 5,000, this full amount of 5,000 is goes to Income Tax Act. Okay. Let me see the what are the fully taxable allowances. And first one, DNS allowance. The allowance is paid to the employees to cope with inflation. DNS allowance, also called as DA. Normally, salary is calculated as a basic pay plus DNS pay plus DNS allowance plus commission in fixed percentage of retirement benefit. These components include as salary. Second one, entertainment allowance. This is an allowance that is provided to the employees to remember the expenses which are incurred on the hospitality. Third one, overtime allowance. Overtime allowance is the allowance which is paid to the employees for working above the regular work hours. City compensatory allowance, that means CCA. This allowance is paid to those employees who move to urban cities. Project allowance, when an employer provides an allowance to the employees to meet the project expenses. Tiffin medical allowance. Employees may be provided with meal allowances in some cases. Cash allowances. Employer may also provide cash allowance in some cases, like for marriage or holiday purposes. These are all the fully taxable allowance. The amount of full amount is any allowance like DNS allowance or entertainment allowance or city community allowance, etc. etc. This full amount is fully taxable for the Income Tax Act. Next, partly taxable allowances. These allowances, calculation of amount of allowance is partly taxable. First one, house rent allowance, HRA. It is the allowance that an employer pays to his employee for accommodation. Next one, entertainment allowance. Next one, special allowances like allowance for travel, uniform, research allowance, etc. Next one, special allowance to meet personal expenses like children education allowance, children hostel allowance, etc. Next one, fully exempted allowances. These allowances are fully exempted if any amount under this category there is no taxable. It's a fully exempted from the Income Tax Act. First one, foreign allowance given by government to its employees posted abroad is fully exempted. If any foreign allowance given by the government to the employees is fully exempted. Next one, house rent allowance given to judges of High Court and Supreme Court is fully exempted. This allowance is only allowed for judges of High Court and Supreme Court. Next one, sumptuary allowance given to judges of High Court and Supreme Court is fully exempted. These allowances are the fully exempted allowance. The amount of if any amount under this category there is no taxable. It is a fully exempted. Next, perquisites like perks. Perquisites meaning section 17 subsection 2, any amount due to or received in lump sum or otherwise by an assessee from an employer which is usually attached to a position, may be in cash or in kind, measurable in terms of money. Personal advantage. Peruse is the any amount due to or received in lump sum or otherwise by an assessee from an employer which is usually attached to a position. This peruse is included in section 17 subsection 2. Peruse is one of the benefit of the employees. Next, we will see the topic of gratuity. Gratuity is defined benefit plan and is one of the many retirement benefits offered by the employer to the employee upon leaving his job. Gratuity is one of the pension related benefits of the employer. This gratuity is compulsory provided for the both government employees and private employees. The salary topic, the income from salary is included many of the salary calculations like allowances, gratuity, pension, perquisites, etc. 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 These are all included in the single word salary. Normally, if any government or private employer decided to salary under this category, salary is equal to basic pay plus DNS pay plus DNS allowance plus commission on retirement benefits are like fixed percentage. Income from salary is the first head of the income tax. Thank you.